Hello and welcome to Games from Folktales, a podcast that mixes historical research and tabletop role-playing settings. I'm your host, Timothy Ferguson. This week, the Parrot Griffin. Over on the Ars Magica Discord server, Dino Nerd 1 was asking about griffins with a parrot head. Here's my take on them. It's a reskinning of the juvenile female griffin statistics from Legends of Hermes. The Citosine griffin, more commonly the Citogriff, is a smaller and even rarer creature than the conventional griffin, found on the edges of mythic Europe. It is primarily found in wooded areas rather than the rocky cliffs on which its more gigantic cousins roost. The Citogriff prefers to hunt in flocks, particularly against opponents which are armoured, which it is clever enough to discern. The social structure of the flocks is unclear, but may form around a cluster of related females, alloparenting their chicks, with the exclusion of adolescent males, much like domestic cat prides. A contrary report indicates lifelong pair bonds, like parrots. Citogriffs are not strongly sexually dimorphic. They do not share the pronounced physical differences between male and female aquiline griffins. Male Citogriffs have wings and lack the joint spurs of the aquilogriff. Like the parrot of virtue, the parrot griffin is extremely intelligent. It's capable of conversational speech, not merely mimicry. Much as the bestiaries say the best way to train a parrot is to hit it upon the head with an iron bar, which will cause it pain but no lasting injury, so the Citogriff shrugs off damage from blunt force weapons to its head, simulated by a high soak score. There are reports of Citogriffs making then using tools. This isn't unique, but the parrot griffins appear to be able to plan processes of multiple steps. Reports that they've constructed clever, if materially rudimentary, hunting traps seem plausible. Other birds are known to steal campfire sticks for hunting, so even the exceptional claim that Citogriffs can cook food is not entirely implausible. Two Citogriffic features are key to their potential tool use. The forefoot of the Citogriff is like that of a parrot rather than an eagle. Instead of having 3 forward-facing toes and 1 rearward hook, as is common in raptors, the Citogriff has 2 forward-facing toes paired with 2 backward-facing toes. This allows perching on branches, but it also permits the creature, if reports are to be believed, to grasp cylindrical tools. There are no reports of the sort of fine motor skills necessary to write, only club-style grasping of tools. The second feature is that much as domestic cats, when warding predators, can stand for prolonged periods on their hind legs, so too can this sort of griffin. This leaves its forelimbs free to attack simultaneously, but it also leaves them free to manipulate tools. The rear half of the griffin is heavier than the bird half, and this imbalanced weight distribution also favours the rampant stance. The rear half of the parrot griffin is not a lion, but a pard, a rare African creature of virtue known for its shimmering colours and the tiny vibrant circles found all over its pelt. These pelt patterns appear to be individually unique. Some Citogriffs appear to be able to alter their coloration when hunting or fleeing to more closely blend with their surroundings. Citogriffs have feline ears, but unlike a conventional griffin, its ears aren't triangular, they are curved along the outer edge. The ears are also difficult to spot because their edges are disguised by the shifting colours of the Citogriff's pelt. Aquilogriffs are known to guard eggs made from agates in nests woven from gold. The Citogriffs do not do this. It is claimed that their eggs are literally invisible until they hatch, after which they have an opalescent sheen. The parents tend them using second sight. The nests are of conventional materials. They often contain primitive spike traps to discourage predators. When thorns are not available, the Citogriffs make these spikes themselves by gnawing sticks into sharp barbs. Several houses are interested in the possibility of breeding these creatures. Their capacity for speech, potential for tool use, and symbolic tie to the art of imaginum make them an interesting potential familiar and indicate potential value as messengers for the redcaps. Statistics for Citogriffs are found on the blog accompanying this podcast. Your saga may vary.